Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the lives of legends and uncover the untold stories that shaped their legacies. Today we're talking about one of the most electrifying figures in sports history, Iron Mike Tyson. But this isn't just about his incredible boxing career. We're going beyond the ring, bringing you personal stories from the people who knew him best, his friends and family. So if you're a Tyson fan, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Mike Tyson's journey to becoming a boxing legend began in one of the toughest neighborhoods in Brooklyn, but behind the hardened exterior was a young boy who faced incredible challenges. To understand Mike's legacy, we first need to explore his early life. Interview with childhood friend Mike wasn't always the fierce competitor you see in the ring. As a kid, he was shy, introverted, and often bullied. But once he stepped into the gym, everything changed. Boxing gave him a purpose, a way to channel his anger and frustration. Interview with family member Mike had a rough start, losing his mother at a young age. It was a devastating blow, but it also fueled his drive. He always said he wanted to make her proud, and that became his motivation. Under the guidance of Cus D'Amato, Mike found a father figure and mentor who believed in him like no one else did. Cus wasn't just teaching him how to box, he was molding him into a warrior. Interview with Tyson's trainer, Cus saw something in Mike that no one else did. He was more than just a trainer, he was a father figure, a psychologist, and a teacher. He taught Mike the art of boxing, but also the art of survival, as Mike Tyson began his professional career. It quickly became clear that he was a force to be reckoned with. His sheer power and speed left opponents in awe, and he became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. When you stepped into the ring with Mike, you knew you were in for a war. His presence alone was intimidating, but beyond the power, there was a certain finesse to his style. He was a student of the game, and that's what made him so dangerous. Watching Mike rise to fame was surreal. He was the same guy we grew up with, but now the whole world was watching. And no matter how big he got, he never forgot where he came from. But with the heights of fame came the lows of personal struggles. Mike's life outside the ring was often as turbulent as his fights inside it. From legal battles to financial woes, Tyson faced challenges that could have broken anyone. It was hard watching Mike go through those tough times. He was always so strong in the ring, but outside of it, he was just as vulnerable as anyone else. He made mistakes, but he also faced consequences head-on. Mike's struggles were a reminder that he's human. Fame can be a double-edged sword, and it took a toll on him. But even when he was at his lowest, he never gave up. That's the part of his legacy that people often overlook, his resilience. Mike Tyson's story didn't end with his retirement from boxing. In many ways, it was just the beginning. Over the years, he's reinvented himself, finding new ways to connect with fans and share his story. Interview with Tyson's business partner Mike has this incredible ability to adapt and evolve. Whether it's through his podcast, his acting, or his business ventures, he's always finding new ways to stay relevant and inspire others. To see Mike now, you wouldn't think he's the same person who went through all those struggles. He's a devoted father, a loving husband, and a mentor to so many. His legacy isn't just about what he did in the ring, it's about the person he's become. Mike Tyson said, "I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I've also learned a lot. I wouldn't be who I am today without those experiences. Boxing was my first love, but my family, my friends, they're the ones who kept me going. My legacy isn't just about being a fighter, it's about being a survivor." The untold stories of how the people closest to Mike Tyson, his family and friends, played a crucial role in his life, especially during his toughest times. You might know Mike as the baddest man on the planet, but behind that fierce persona was a network of support that helped him through thick and thin. Mike Tyson's journey began in the rough streets of Brownsville, Brooklyn. But even in the toughest of environments, family was everything. Mike's early life was filled with hardship, but his bond with his mother, Lorna May. Mike was very close to his mother. She was his rock, even though life was extremely challenging. Losing her at such a young age was devastating for him, but it also fueled his desire to succeed. He wanted to make her proud. Lorna May's belief in Mike never wavered. Even when others doubted him, she was convinced that her son was destined for greatness. Her faith in him became a driving force in his pursuit of boxing. After the loss of his mother, Mike found another guiding light in his life, Cus D'Amato. More than just a trainer, Cus became a father figure, offering Mike the support, discipline, and love he so desperately needed. Cus took Mike under his wing at a critical time in his life. He didn't just teach him how to box, he taught him how to channel his emotions, how to be strong mentally, and how to overcome adversity. Cus believed in Mike when no one else did, and that belief made all the difference. because his influence was profound, he instilled in Mike not just the skills of a champion, but the mindset of one. Mike's relationship with Hughes was one of the most significant of his life, shaping the man he would become. Family didn't end with Hughes and Lona May. Mike's siblings and childhood friends were always there for him, offering their support in ways that were both subtle and powerful. Interview with Tyson's sister Mike was always so focused on boxing, but we tried to keep him grounded. We reminded him of where he came from and the values our mother instilled in us. Even when he was at the top, he knew he could always come home. We saw Mike grow from a shy kid into this incredible fighter, but no matter how big he got, he never forgot his roots. We were there to remind him that he was still the same kid from Brownsville, and that kept him humble. The bond with his siblings and friends provided Mike with a sense of normalcy amidst the chaos of fame. Their unwavering support helped him stay connected to his past, even as he forged a new future. As Mike's fame grew, so did his challenges. From legal battles to personal demons, Tyson faced more than just opponents in the ring. But through it all, his family and friends never gave up on him. As Mike matured, the importance of family became even more evident. His marriages and the birth of his children brought new meaning to his life, offering him the love and stability he had long searched for. Interview with Tyson's wife, Mike has always been a fighter, but as a husband and father, he's shown a different kind of strength. He's protective, loving, and dedicated to his family. Watching him with our children, you can see how much he's grown and how much he values the support he receives from us. Interview with Tyson's child, my dad is my hero, not just because of what he did in the ring, but because of who he is to us. He's always there when we need him, and he's taught us to be strong just like him. We support each other, and that's what family is all about. Fatherhood gave Mike a new purpose. His family became his source of strength, helping him navigate the challenges of life outside the ring. The love and support from his wife and children have been vital in his ongoing journey of self-discovery and redemption. In recent years, Mike Tyson has staged one of the most remarkable comebacks in sports history. But this time he didn't do it alone. With his family and friends by his side, Mike returned to the spotlight, not just as a boxer, but as a man who had learned from his past. Mike Tyson's story is more than just a tale of a legendary boxer. It's a story of resilience, redemption, and the incredible power of support. From his early days in Brownsville to his recent comeback, Mike's family and friends have been there every step of the way, helping him become the man he is today. If this story inspired you, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more stories that dig deep into the lives of the legends we admire. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.